back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We back in the house. Oh, what a victorious Monday, Tuesday it was. We got to see what it feels like to be in the winning column after the game once again. Felt good. All right, Monday felt good because we won. Tuesday is feeling good as well because we got that dub. All right, ugly win, as I stated in the previous video in the recap. But a win's a win is a win is a win is a win, right? So we're going to take our win and we're going to move on. Now, we got Tua back. So I felt it necessary, and I thought it would be fun, honestly, to see what the outlook of the rest of the season looks like, what I could predict based on what I've seen from the team now. Our prediction would be at the end of the year, and to see if we indeed have a real shot at making the playoffs this year, okay, based on our final record. Now, we've had a lot of injuries. Don't know when Brandon Jones is coming back. Don't know when Caden Cole, who is coming back. Don't know when a few guys are coming back. Agba, you know, there are guys that are out, right? Don't know if Byron Jones is coming back at this point. So a lot of things can happen. We have our fair share of injuries. So as I'm predicting, all right, we don't know because as you can see, if Tua's out, then that changes the percentages of winning a game. Because when he's out, it's just not the same. Yes, Tua had his bad times in that game. But what Tua does morally for the team is understated, and I don't think we'll ever fully understand. Because the only time we've had interceptions is when he has played. Now, it could be a complete coincidence. But we might want to take a look further into his leadership and the trait that he brings. Maybe that in those games he's having the guys believing. Okay? Now, some people will say, well, he played 2 other games, they didn't get no picks. That's true. But boy, did he have chances. Boy, did they have chances. All right? And they've had chances in the other games too. But I just feel like Tua adds a little bit extra and he helps the players go a little harder because he brings that energy to the team, positive energy to the team. So I think we're not giving that enough credit. But, I mean, maybe I'm reaching. I don't know. Either way, in this prediction, I'm only going to protect 2 players from injury. So, meaning these are the 2 players I'm counting on to be there every game. I'm protecting these 2 players, and if they're there every game, this is my prediction. I don't care, because anybody else could be missing, and I feel like we're going to be able to win that game as long as we have these 2 players. Put in the comment section what 2 players you would protect for the rest of the season till the last game that you feel like if we have these 2 players on our team, anybody else is missing, you don't care, they give us the best chance to win. Please put in the comment section right now who you feel those 2 players are to you. Those 2 players are to me, the 2 players I want to protect as I predict the rest of the season and how it's going to go. You guessed it, Tua, number 1. All right, if we have Tua, I don't care who else we don't got, I feel like we have the best chance to win with him. Who's that second player? Some people might want to go defense. You might want to say X. You might want to say Javon Holland. You might want to say Phillips, right? Some people might want to get crazy and say Christian Wilkins. You might want to go on offense. You might want to say Tyreek Hill. You might want to say Waddle as that next guy. You might want to say Gesicki. You might want to go O-line with it, right? You might want to say Teron Armstead. You might want to say Raheem Mostert because everybody else is trash at the running back position. You might want to go special teams and say Sanders. I don't know how you're going to go, right? You might want to go crazy and say the long snapper, all right? I don't know. Me, the second player that I am going to protect, first is Tua, is Teron Armstead. Those 2 guys are the guys I'm counting on. I'm protecting them from injury as I predict the rest of the season. Those 2 guys are there. I don't care who else is missing. We give ourselves the best chance to win. All right, yes, I understand. If Tyreek Hill is out, we still have Waddle. If Waddle is out, we still have Tyreek Hill. That's why I'm not going to pick Tyreek Hill, because I know some of you will be like, Tyreek Hill. But Tyreek Hill, we can win a game without him, or 2 or 3 or 4, okay? I believe that. So we've done it last year, all right? And we had way less weapons. And maybe Gesicki will be able to get hit more targets, all right, with Tariq out. But, yeah, that's the two guys I'm going to protect. Teron Armstead, because we've seen what it looks like without him. Just putting him in the lineup changes the dynamic of the whole entire offense and the offensive line. The offensive line blocks better. You can run better because you can actually run to that side. Like, just go look at the tape, all right? Teron Armstead is a beast. Point blank, period. Now, let's go ahead and get into the games. Next up, we're 4-3. Okay? We're 4-3 right now. Next up, we have the Lions. And I'm going to realistically pick based on what's going on right now with our team. Not what I thought, but what is going on right now with our team. Detroit Lions. I truthfully feel like we're going to win this game. Now, some people have us losing this game because they feel like that offense is high-powered. And I agree, it is a high-powered offense, but they haven't been playing like an high-powered offense, just like we haven't been playing like a high-powered offense the last few weeks. So I believe we're going to win this game. Think we're going to get that one, okay? Defense is going to play well, and I think our offense is finally going to start getting it together in this next game and picking up some steam, all right, because we have some games that we're going to need our offense to be clicking on all cylinders. All right, now some of you are going to think I'm crazy for my prediction here, all right, as we go along. And some of you are going to think that I'm on point. Please put it in the comment section how you feel and what your prediction is for the rest of the season based on what we've seen through these last 7 games, okay? Based on what you've seen, and then based on your protected players that you are guaranteeing are going to be there for each of those games. As I've guaranteed, Tua and Armstead would be there for those games so I can pick the wins or losses. All right. So that puts us at 5-3. We beat the Lions. Next up, we have the Bears. Now, we're playing the Lions at their house, and we're playing the Bears at their house as well, okay? I think we beat them as well. This one, I think, is going to be a close game, but I think we beat them as of right now. In the next 2 weeks, these could change. I'm not saying these are my picks when I do my preview videos, all right? I'm saying, well, obviously, I feel like the Lions one, you're going to know where I stand on that, provided we don't have any crazy injuries I don't know about yet throughout the week. You know that one is pretty much I'm going to pick us to win. But the rest of the games, if Tua goes out again, then obviously it might be different. But based on right now, based on who we have on the roster right now, and based on me protecting those 2 players, this is how I feel as of right now, and only right now. And I have to make that clear because I don't want anybody to come for me 3 weeks down the line. Oh, you said this team was going to win, and now you're picking them to lose. This is based on right now. Bears, I feel like we're going to get that one. So that puts us at what? 6-3. Browns. Browns will be coming to our house. Right now, they have a record of 2-5. Don't know what they'll be at that time. I believe we get that one. We're going to win. You think we're going to win 3 in a row? Yes. Or, well, that'd be 4 in a row at that time. Yes, I do, because we went 3-0 at the beginning of the season. Why can't we do it again? All right, so I feel like we win that game. So that brings us 4 in a row wins at 7-3. Okay? We'll be 7-3. Then we have the Texans. I feel like, by the way, the Browns game, that could honestly go either way. Even with Brissett in there, that can honestly, that can go either way. Because that run game, we're going to have a tough time with it. Yes, we are one of the better rush defenses in the league. Nick Chubb and Hunt are going to eat our lunch. I'm just going to be honest with you. I just think that by that time, if things go the way I'm thinking they could go, our offense will be clicking. on another level, and providing my two protected guys stay healthy, we win that game. Close game. Texans, I got us winning that game. All right, now we could lose any one of these games, but this is my prediction. I got us winning that one as well to go to 8-3 on the season. We rip off 5 straight wins to go to 8-3 on the year, in my opinion. All right, this is how I feel. 49ers. I feel like we're going to win this game. That would be our 6th straight win. Now, why do I feel like we're going to win that game? I feel like we're going to win that game because I feel like this is a game to show that Mike McDaniels can stand on his own 2 feet, which he's kind of proving that, but he can stand on his own 2 feet in all aspects of the game without being under Shanahan. And I think that he's going to save certain things for that game that he hasn't shown at all throughout the season, just my prediction, that he's going to surprise them with. Because he knows that they know that he knows that they know they know the offense. So, and I might have messed that completely up. I don't know. I just said it a bunch of times for no reason. But I know he knows that they know that he knows that they know the offense, okay? So, yeah, he definitely knows that. So he's going to bring something different to them that he hasn't shown a lot of, so that they are caught off guard because, of course, they run a similar offense, although he's catered his offense to the talent that's on the team. All right, we get that, but the base of the offense is still what they run: outside zone, play action, rollouts, and we, of course, we've implemented RPO and some different things, but yeah, anyway, we win that game. We're 9-3, or let me make sure that's right. 1, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-3. All right. I believe we'll be 9-3. Then we have the Chargers. I honestly think we're gonna win that game. Like and I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm being a homer here. That's not that, and I don't know if this is going to happen. This is just what I believe. I believe that we're honestly going to catch fire. If we can get through the Lions, the Bears, and the Browns, and we haven't lost a game, I believe it's because we caught fire team-wise. That means offense and defense clicking on all cylinders. It don't matter who's missing besides those 2 protected guys. We'll be clicking on all cylinders to where nobody's going to want to play us. Like, it'll be a story like, okay, this team lost 1-3, lost 3, then 1-6. Like they just went on a rampage, or 6 or 7, and they won all these games to put them squarely in the playoff hunt. I got us beating the Chargers to put us at 10-3 on the year. Then we have the Bills. I got us losing. There's no way, in my opinion, that we beat the Bills at their house when they know what we did to them. Now, we didn't kill them, right? And I don't think they're going to kill us. Provided we have those 2 protected players, they're not going to kill us in this game because we're going to be firing on all cylinders, but we're going to be feeling ourselves a little bit too much as well. It happens every year. We go in a game feeling ourselves, and then we get knocked right back down to earth. So I think they beat us by 10 plus. Nothing crazy. No 50 to 10 or nothing like that. But I think they'll beat us by 10 plus to let us know, hey, you ain't on our level just yet. All right? You're not there yet. So they beat us. We go down to 10-4. Then we have the Packers. I think we lose that game. Now, the Packers aren't that good. But I think that they're going to end up catching fire at some point themselves. Okay? Possibly. And then I think we lose that game. That puts us, at that point, at 5 losses. Okay? Because we lose to the Bills. That gives us 3 losses. We lose to the Packers. That gives us 5 losses. I think we beat the Patriots again. And I didn't previously, I did not have us beating the Patriots twice this year. But based on what they have going on right now, the cesspool of stuff that we saw yesterday, where you're running 2 quarterbacks in a game like it's college, and they both stunk it up, and I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel for this team this year, I think we win that game. So I'm flipping my pick. I got us winning that game, going to 11-5. And then we end up with the Jets at our house. And the same way we did the Bills is the same way we're going to remember they did us. Okay? And we win that game. But I think that's going to be a nail-biter close game as well. And I don't think we win by 10 plus. I think we win by about 3-6. And we sneak out of there with that win because the Jets are a very good football team at this point. You can call it what you want. 5-2 is 5-2. This is a very good football team right now. And I think that they'll still be there in the end, not with our record. I think they'll be a little bit lower than that. But they'll be there in the end, maybe 9-7 at the time. All right, with a chance to go to 10-7, and then we'll be 11-5 at the time, with a chance to go to 12-5. And I think we win that game, and we go 12-5 on the season. So what does that mean? I think we got 2 more losses that we'll have, and it'll be back-to-back. Bills, Packers. All right, we'll lose both those games back-to-back. People will be like, oh, here we go again. And then we win the last 2. We're squarely in the playoffs. I previously said that us and the Bills will be tied, and then we'll have the tiebreaker, but at 12-5. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they only lose max 3 to 4 games, so they'll have that 1 game ahead of us, and they'll be the 1 or 2 seed in the playoffs, and we'll be a wild card team. Hopefully the 6th and not the 7th at 12-5, and have to just be on the road. We'll just be on the road and go play whatever team we have to play, and then hope for the best. All right, in the playoffs. But that's what I feel like, provided I have my 2 players that I've protected. I feel like that's what's going to happen in my predictions. In my perfect world, we go 12-5 with Tua and Armstead not missing any more games, and we make the playoffs 12-5. That's an excellent season to me. That's about the best season you could ask for at this time. Okay? I would love that. Even if, we could beat the Packers and we go to 13-4, I would love that. That's cool with me. All right? I don't see any way we beat the Bills. That's the only team I'm like, I just don't see it. All right? I don't see how we beat the Bills. But everybody else is fair game. All right, win or loss, to be honest. Pretty much everybody else is fair game. The only game I don't see us losing is the Patriots, the Texans, and the Lions. Those are the 3 where I'm like, I think we got those 3. But everybody else, we can lose to. All right, so it can go either way. Now, if we catch fire like I'm thinking, and I'm hoping, really it's not really just thinking, but it's hoping that we catch fire, then we're about to run through a lot of teams, and it's not going to be good for them. It's going to be really good for us. Not that there won't be some nail biters and some luck on our side, because it's going to take some of that as well to go on a long winning streak. But we're just going to catch fire where we're putting up 20s, 24, 28, 31, 35, 24, those type of point games, not 13. Okay? Please put in the comment section below how you feel this season's going to go based on what you've seen so far. And then please, while you're doing that, only protect 2 players. These 2 players are the players you're guaranteeing that are going to be on the field that Sunday for that game. Okay? You're guaranteeing it. For that Sunday, that game, for the rest of the season, they'll be on the field, and then you make your picks for the rest of the year. And then please let me know, playoffs, no playoffs, how you feel the rest of the season is going to go. I'll holler at y'all in the next one, in the preview. Y'all already know what it is. fins up till we die. Say it with your chest. All right? I'll holler at y'all. Love y'all. I'm out.